And for the rest of us, we get credit too. It's going to be a little shortened up live. Timmy's still here. They're in the pool swimming. So I told him I would cut it short tonight since I'm not swimming anyway. But yeah, Tim's here for the day. Oh, lucky us, right? Lucky us. All right. Put a little. There we go. Pull that up. Let's put on live chat. All right. Hello, everyone. A little lip oil. Kind of a. Drinking my water. I will tell you what helps with drinking water. Putting it in there. Trust me when I tell you, if you wait to feel like drinking it, you probably won't. If I put it in there and put it next to me, it helps. So good day on water today, which I'm happy about. Hello, everyone. I had a good day with, well, they came home early. Let's just put it that way. I was not happy about that. I'm like, why y'all home early? They decided not to go to the last stop. So my afternoon was cut short. Hello. I'm sorry I yawned. Sick. I'm just relaxed now. But the protein, I wound up getting the second cookie done. So that you have a dose cookies, and they both are good. Somebody said, which one do I like better? I said, it's kind of hard because they're both different. One's lemon and raspberry, and one's like vanilla. So. Yay, Marcy! Oh, she's in Wonderland. Isn't that wonderful? No, Steve grilled, actually. I had a backup plan. If they were going to come home, I said, well, I'm not cooking. He said, I'll grill. I'm like, all right. So I had dogs and burgers and rolls in the freezer. So I just pulled them out. So he made his own supper. As it should be, right? So the only time that he cooks is when he grills. So thank you, Marie. Glad you're here. Good for you, Catherine. Yeah, I figure, it ain't that stressful. Oh, why is it so dark in here? Isn't that better? Grilling takes hardly any time at all, so. Becky, where are you at, Beck? It's like, where's Beck? Where's Waldo? Where's Becky? Have a little dot on where Becky is. Hello. Oh, thank you for watching the ads. Don't forget to watch the video for today. Tomorrow's a bonus video. I have a Temu haul, a fun Temu haul. And what's the fun about that is, do I have some of the stuff down here? I do. You get to win it. I am giving half of it away. And I say in the video the stuff I'm giving away. I picked out stuff just for you guys that I thought would be fun kitchen stuff. Like this is one of the things. But I don't want to. And what's nice about this one is you have two. You have look at that. You have two of them, two different attachments. So, yes, ma'am. Good evening. Hello. Oh, Catherine's really killing it here. Oh, I have like 4 of them. Every time I buy a new product, they send me one. So I have like 4 subscription boxes. They're always in subscription boxes. So I think every one of my family has their own. Hey, it works out for me. Oh, it's not. We had 82 today. Wow, you're up early. Waldo is home. Oh, that's great. You had quite the couple weeks, girl. Hello. Have requested chicken burritos for dinner tonight. Oh, that sounds yum. 12 hours. Oh. Girl, you are my hero. I don't think I could even drive at this point like more than like 45 minutes. I get like a little antsy. I had to take Timmy to meet the guys today because he was late and he didn't want to drive home. So I said, I was like, oh, I just put a crank into my day. And I think I had to drive like 10 minutes each way. I know. Real world problems, right? Oh, Rosemary. Well, I mean, at least there's a benefit somewhere, a silver lining in being sick. Hello, hello. I know. I mean, you guys have been so over in California. I know Lynn's been talking about the weather being so gloomy. Are you gloomy too, or you are, Lori? She said all that rain, didn't have enough sun. Whoever told me about giving the dog yogurt, somebody here, I don't remember who it was, I wrote it down, and I give him a tablespoon of yogurt after I give him his medicine. I think it has helped. I do. He doesn't seem to be as you know, I don't know, like upset tummy as he usually is. And his diarrhea has gotten better. He only had it 2 episodes, but you know, with a dog, 2's a lot. So it's just loose now. It's just loose. I can pick it up. You're more on the coast than Lori, okay. Gotcha. And people say, you always think, oh, they're all in the same area. Like, it's like we never realize how big the state is. I gave him a tablespoon because he's taking an antibiotic, and it seems like every time I give it to him, he just seems like his tummy's upset. He just lays around. But since I've been giving to him that tablespoon of yogurt, I think it helps. Like, I guess the what do you call the pre and probiotics in there are helping his tummy. Somebody here said it, so I thought, well, I'll try it. Cause since we all have non-fat Greek yogurt around, I mean, honestly, though he probably should have full fat, but. Oh, the worst rain. We had rain on Friday. Yeah, I bet a tablespoon. Oh, cookies were good. Hey, that's what kills me. I make these cookies, and now I want to buy the mix again to make them again. It's always the way. I don't like the mix, but it makes really good cookies. So, try Purina Fortiflora for dogs. Oh, I'll write that down too, because maybe give it to them usually. Do you get that in the regular store? Or do I have to go to like the pet store? Fortiflora dogs. I will. He may need one. Only a pound? That's amazing. I bet your feet were swollen. That's a long time in the car. Thank you, Nora. Hey, Daisy. So I'll say hi to Daisy. That's my girlfriend, Daisy. Yeah, well, you saw, well, I wasn't, I mean, the cruise house swollen. I don't get swollen, ever. They were really swollen. 3 meals a day out? Yeah, that'll do it. At the vet, or I ordered mine from Chewy. Okay. I will. I'll have to look it up. Thank you, Michelle. Because we do order from Chewy, and I'm due to order something from Chewy. I just talked about that the other day. I think it's food. Ah, well, she's a cutie pie. I will. I'll Google it and see if I can find it at the pet shop before. Then again, I'm ordering from Chewy anyway, and because he gets the low fat Royal Canine food because of his bouts with pancreatitis. I just keep him on the low fat food and have to order it through them, and he needs a prescription. I got prescription for low fat food. I don't know. Oh, isn't that fun when you try on something and you go in with it like they're not going to fit, and all of a sudden they go up and they zipper. It's like me when I bought my first pair of size 10 jeans, and I'm like, these aren't going to fit. I don't know why I'm trying them, and they're like, yeah, they got on. Don't forget to vote for D. Thank you. Look at Nora. Yes, I am in the running for a competition called Favorite Chef. So I appreciate you don't have to pay for it. You go down to the next thing where it says free vote on Facebook. And you can vote for me. Once a day, you're allowed to vote, and that helps me. I'm in third place, which I'm happy with. I got to do my vote. Thank you for reminding me. There we go. I just voted. They have to confirm you're a real person. That's why they make you do it through Facebook. But yeah, so I appreciate the votes. Thank you for reminding me to do it too. You can even sit down, because sometimes we'd stand all day though, wouldn't we? I know. I saw Lynn, because I could see the last two people that voted, and one was your husband. I'm like, oh, that's Lynn's husband. You have to go down to the Facebook one. It does say you can verify with credit card or through Facebook. Don't give them any. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't give them my credit card information. You can click the link, yes, and it'll take you over to the site. Yep. But then it asks you how to vote. Yes, once every 24 hours. And they go right down to the stinking 24 hours, too, which drives me a little bit nuts. Because sometimes I don't remember till later. Like now, like I went and voted. So, all good. So, it is what it is, and that's all it is. So, yeah, my relaxing afternoon did not stay relaxing. I was like, not happy. And they walked in, I'm like, why are you home? They're like, you know what? I'm like, no. Timmy brought Steve home a big cake. I shouldn't say a big cake, a little cake, but honestly, I'm not in the mood for cake anyway. I know, it's exact. It's like going to the doctors. You can't get your physical until you're exactly a year since your last one. Can't be 362 days. It'd be 365 days. Drives me a bit batty, but you know, you only can do what you can do. But Bailey has to be on these antibiotics for another week. It's driving me crazy. I just want him to be off of everything. I mean, his boo-boo is so nice, but it's still giving him this antibiotics, driving me crazy. Yay, thank you, everyone. It's just fun to be in the running. Wouldn't that be mad? A day with Carla Hall. Like, who wouldn't love that? Yes, it does look, and he really isn't bothering it, which is, I mean, I still put him to bed with the donut on because I don't trust him, but it looks so nice. Like, oh, didn't weep, he didn't like, it wasn't bleeding or anything. I'm like, oh, so that's been a plus. It's been a plus. It'll be a week tomorrow. Like, didn't that week go by fast? Whew. New way of life. You got that right. But anyway, it's been a long day. I don't know why. I just feel like going back to bed. Chris, who's going to be home tomorrow? I'm changing the vlog day. The vlog day, when I usually vlog on Wednesdays and I put up on Thursdays. I think I'm going to vlog on Thursday and put up Friday when Timmy's not here. It's just way too much. Slim is getting a bath right now, so Slim's fine. Oh, speaking of which, I might have to make a doctor guess. I took this. I had this feeling. My brother was just diagnosed with celiac. And I often thought that I had a slight issue with gluten, not a huge bad one, but I did this allergy thing where you send a sample in, and it did show I have a gluten sensitivity. I don't know what to do about that. Yes, double day with this. Yes, I wore it yesterday too. Good for you, Becky. I consider myself sugar-free. I don't use regular. Now, Becky, do you use sugar substitutes at all, or you just use nothing? Like, no, like, sugar-free, like Lakanto, Splenda, um, honey, date syrup. Yay, good for you, Mashburn. The biopsy should be sometime this week. She said like 10 working days, so. Oh no, Jay Bates. Yeah, I've often thought, I mean, I never, because this one doctor thought I had celiac, which back then I did not. At least the test was inconclusive. She thought I had a gluten allergy. And I think I have this, I don't have an allergy, I think I just have like a sensitivity at this point. So I don't know whether to do gluten free or not. I mean, I don't get physically sick, but I think that's what's causing some of the bloating I think I'm having. But I don't know. We'll see. And it's always something, isn't it? Getting old sucks. But with my brother having it, it's always hereditary, that kind of thing. So I wonder. I mean, you have celiac. Yeah, my brother has celiac. I don't know. I wonder if I don't know. Maybe if I got tested today, it would be. I don't know. I was tested about 2016, so that was how many years ago? I wonder if I should be tested again. But so I don't get physically sick, but that could be causing some of the bloating issues I'm having. I'm wondering. I know it is. I know it's expensive. I mean, I'm just thinking about like maybe just starting with this like flour, stuff like that. Maybe oats, things that I eat a lot of. So you don't have it anymore. See, I didn't have it. Now I seem to have it. And then when I mentioned it to my brother, in passing, he said, "Oh yeah, I was diagnosed with celiac." I'm like, "How weird is that? How weird is that?" So, but I tell you, all you see now, like there's gluten-free places in the supermarket, restaurants now offer dishes that are gluten-free. But you have to watch. You have to make sure that they may be gluten-free in ingredients, but if they share a fryer with something that has gluten in it, it ain't gluten-free. Oh, Kara. Was it horrible? It seems like everybody you hear now, there's some, I mean, gluten-free and gluten, it seems to be a very, it's, I don't want to use the word in style, but you hear a lot of it. I think it's one of those things that they didn't realize back then and they do now. Yeah. Well, I think I was talking the family history for the celiac, not the Crohn's. If she was Jewish. Though the doctor said something about being European, of European descent. Like, I have no idea. Jeepers. That's a fun name. Oh, biopsies were positive. Yeah. I think that's where she was going to go with that. And I kind of like didn't go back to her because she kind of annoyed me a bit. Some doctors just don't click with, and I did not click with her. Hey, Brandy Lynn. I know. I think they got that. Back then I had dark hair. I looked more Italian with my dark hair. Oh, jeez, Kara. Is that because you went back to work? All the germ petri dishes? Oh, Crohn's is from Jewish people. I didn't know that. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Kara. I know when I had the big C, I went right for the medication. I don't know why. And honestly, I'm not one to to tout something, but I thought it really helped. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I know a few people that had Crohn's and they weren't Jewish. Hilton Head. Sounds like a nice place to live. I want to live in Hilton Head. This sounds like a fun place. But yep. I was going to do an Instagram live today. They came home. I'm like, I had plans for the afternoon. So needless to say, we'll figure out a week during the week to do it. Oh. Yo, the husband. Oh, it's always the husband, isn't it? It's always the husband. Always the husband. I think that's where I got mine too. Because he didn't feel well right before I didn't feel well, but he didn't seem to have as many bad symptoms as I did. He didn't have a fever. That's the only reason I tested, was because I had a fever, because I don't get fevers. So I'm like, I have a fever. That's weird. So I tested. Oh, wow, Laura. I am, I am so sleepy. Oh, hang on a minute. Did Becky ever answer my question? I just realized I asked Becky a question and I got sidetracked. I don't remember if she answered it. Let me scroll back. Okay, nothing. Just haven't craved the sweet flavor. Okay, so you don't take anything. Okay. Hey, Cindy, good for you. You did good. That's awesome. Pat yourself on the back. Because sometimes it's hard, you know? I wind up having one of my chicken burgers because we had burgers and dogs, and I just wasn't in the mood for a beef. I had other things planned to make because they all came home. So I took one of my chicken burgers I made for Memorial Day, and I didn't have enough. I didn't want a bun, so I made one of the Atoria's lavash, and I put it in there, and I wrapped it up like a quesadilla. It's good. And I used the new honey barbecue. Was it honey barbecue ranch from that salad dressing company that I'm enjoying? Can't remember the name of it. My brain has been very bad lately. Well, I mean, I like a little sweet tea. Also, I'm going to try to do a total of green tea instead of black tea. I want to see how I do this week. Try, because green tea has caffeine too. So I thought, let's try some green tea this week. Just change it up a little bit, you know. And so I'm going to try to do some green tea. But I like it a little bit sweet. Not gonna lie. I like it. I mean, I put like a packet. But we've been drinking our water today. Oh, and the Caesar wrap. Ooh, big green mango. That does sound delightful. I usually go for the lemon, but the mango does. Now you're talking my language. Speaking of mangoes, I just saw. Funny you should say that as I segue into the store. I got their sale flyer and they had mangoes. I think they're 49 cents each this week. I'm like, I might go get me some mangoes. I like mangoes. Mangoes are high in calorie. They're ridiculously high in calorie. Oh my god, but they're good. I thought it'd be fun to make a salsa with little mangoes, so make your fresh old mango salsa. We're going out on Saturday to a friend's, is having dinner. Oh, I love orange. Yes, Marcy. I learned that at this Mexican place we go to in Delaware. Their tea always has tastes like orange, and I love it. It's delish. So yeah, I agree. I wonder if you can get like true orange, like true lemon. They have true lime. I've seen true grapefruit, and they have true orange. I mean, I've looked that one up. Oh yes, ShopRite, Brandy Lynn has them on sale. The new one. Have you been there yet? Oh, she's squeezing a mandarin in her tea right now. Who did? I'm telling you. So Steve would get mad if I use up his oranges. So I may have to look up some true orange from True Lemon Company. See, you can come deliver tomorrow on Amazon. Yeah, it says Lori Mashburn's birthday is Wednesday. We're celebrating it all week because Lori is just that fabulous. Brandy Lynn, get your butt there. I'm telling you. They have a food court. They have a sushi. It's like a mini Wegmans. Fantastic. Yeah, mangoes are ridiculously high. Yep. Awesome. Is that Wal? I need to go to Walmart because True Fruit is there. The freeze dried True Fruit. I need to make a trip to Walmart. I think we need to try the True Orange. Stay away from Steve's because Steve gets mad when I eat his fruit. So, I get mad at him too, just so you know, when he touches my stuff. He doesn't understand why I get mad. I'm like, because you don't need to eat it. I do. And then when I want it, it's not there. He took my chips, my Quest chips, the $3 a bag chips to work. I nearly flipped out. I did. True Orange. Now, I will tell you, sometimes you only need half a packet of that because that stuff's really strong. It's really good too. And there's no sugar in that. They crystallize because if you get the outer part of the zest, it's sweet and has all the oil in it, and it's just enough, and it crystallizes and it's delicious. Oh, we don't have a giant here. There's a giant over the bridge. I do like giant though. I will tell you. I do like me a giant. But if you ever watched my Food Finds Friday videos from, I'd say January, I did like a little series at the supermarket. I went aisle by aisle before ShopRite closed, aisle by aisle to tell you foods I buy now versus foods I used to buy. Yes, they have the lemon at the Dollar Tree. And I've gotten the lime at the Christmas tree shop. I was just going to say something. I don't remember what it was. I forgot what I was going to say. Shoot. I had a thought. I don't remember what it was, if it was a good or a bad thought, but I had a thought. No, I already said that. Yeah, items I used to buy. I'd be like, I don't buy this brand now. I buy this brand. Oh, I know what I was going to say, and it just went on my head again. I have too much on my mind. Too much I need to say. I know. Say it before I forget. I shared in my stories on Instagram. There was I consider a light Bloody Mary. They used the San Marzano, my favorite canned tomatoes on the planet, and they grind them up and use that as the tomato base instead of using I guess like a tomato juice or a V8, which has sugar in it. So just the tomatoes. Yes, there's points in liquor. I know that. But the tomatoes would be zero. You just add your Tabasco and your spices. I need to make me a Bloody Mary. Because San Marzanos are the best tomatoes on the planet. Oh, that's good, Nora. Oh, they're the best. San Marzanos, hands down. And I thought, so if you're on Instagram, go look at my story. I just posted about an hour ago. I'm like, oh, that looks so good. I need to make me a, because I've been thinking about Bloody Mary since the cruise. But I want to make, like, on my Bloody Mary, it's going to have an olive and a shrimp on it. Oh, it's called Bestie Powdered Sugar Substitute. Bestie? That's an interesting name, Bestie. Oh, okay. Report back. I'm curious. But I'm kind of over the only being able to buy things online thing. Like I'm enjoying the trivia I get at my regular grocery store. I'm kind of like, I just like be able to get it. You know, I mean, it's fun to order stuff. It is, but you know what? I want to be able to get it at the store because sometimes I'm out of it and I get desperate, which is most of the time. All right, Jay Bates. I hope he helps. See you Tuesday. We will be doing Zoom tomorrow night, in case I forget to say it. I will post all the information on the live Zoom in the group. It's the same number that I always have, but I will post it. Oh, is it powdered? Oh, you said powdered. See, I missed that word. Okay. You know, you can grind your own sugar substitute. If you get like the granular, put it in the food processor, it may take a while, but it works. And I don't think it's as cooling as buying it done. I don't know. Maybe it's in my head, which it could be, because sometimes I think I imagine things. Don't we all think we imagine things? So I found that it was fine. Yeah, I'm over not being able to find something, and I like it, and it's, you know, I mean, the funny thing is when people say they don't like stevia, I've tasted stevia right out of the jar and I didn't like it. But when you mix it into something, I don't really think it's that nasty. So I shouldn't say somebody. I'm doing a review on a Trivia brown sugar replacement. It's not the sweet complete. It's the stevia blend. So far, I'm liking it. It's not bad. I have to give my review. It's one of those online things. They send me products, and I just have to post a review on like Instagram and on their site. Coffee grinder, yeah, that would work. Of course, mine would taste like herbs in my coffee grinder and seeds. Ground up my fennel and stuff. Does anybody know where I could find Mapo? That's that breakfast, isn't it? That breakfast? It looks like cream of wheat or something. Yes, I like the Splenda Naturals too. Mapo. I really think that's a breakfast cereal, kind of like cream of wheat. In fact, I'm guessing. Not really sure. I remember Twin. I was talking to Barrett Pastor today. We were emailing about something, and we're talking about the low carb, and I said I wish I could do low carb. I really do. I said, but I cannot. I just can't. I just can't. And I said, and I will say, if my doctor said to me, hey, you're pre-diabetic, Denise, then maybe I'd have more of an incentive. But my A1C is great. My fastings are great. So, you know, I said, I give you a lot of credit. I just can't. I mean, I could probably do it for a while, like anything else. I could do it for a while, but long term, because I've had weeks where I'd be like, oh my God, I had a really low carb week. It just happened that way. Sometimes I didn't have the breads in, and now, like, even this week, I think my week was pretty low carb. I didn't have oats till the end of the week. I only had them once. I didn't have much bread. So I kind of feel like, yeah, I mean, I know I'd lose. I know I would. I said, I agree. I think that's definitely a weight loss tool, but I just don't think for me, I could stick to it. Zero the hot cereal. That's what I thought. 6 point something on an A1C. I don't quote me on that. I think it's above a 6.8 on an A1C. You just have to Google hemoglobin A1C levels, and that's what they go by more than they go by fasting. They go by more by the hemoglobin A1C. So if your hemoglobin A1C is high, it just means normally your sugars are running more on the high side. It gives you the general number of how your sugars run over like a 12, 15-week period. So it's a better marker for diabetes. So I just don't know the number offhand. I just know mine was fine. That's why I think I just didn't do well on that Ozempic. I think because my sugars are fairly good that I just felt like crap on it. I really did. Fasting has to be under 90, I think. 60 to 90, is it? Or is it under 106? It's been a while since I worked in the field. I know they changed it. I think it had to be like under 100 fasting. There you go. Scott's doctor uses 5.6 as the number. First time I don't know why 6.8 stuck in my head. But yeah, so it gives you a range. So it's not like fastings are just so today, and hemoglobin A1Cs are broader. So it gives you a broader area to look at. Under 100. Okay, that's what I thought. 97. That's good, Paula. I mean, I know like now it's like, oh, they like it even lower and lower, but sometimes these doctors are nuts. I mean, they change everything. Oh, we lower the threshold on this. I mean, I just can't keep up with the changes sometimes. There you go. 6.3 is pre-diabetic and 6.4 and up was diabetic. See, every doctor has their own way of thinking. I just go by the general rule of thumb. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, it's back in the day when I worked in the field, we didn't call it hemoglobin A1C. It was called a glycohemoglobin. That's how far back I go. We used to have people that fasting sugars of 350 on a regular routine basis. That's fasting. Hey, Audrey. Yeah, they do that. But the same thing with like on cholesterol now, and they're giving, it's just, even for me, with my CPAP, all the things are changing. Before they wouldn't give you something. Oh, we're gonna, your levels is at the high end of normal. We're gonna give you a machine anyway because we don't want it to go any higher. It just, it just drives me a bit nuts. Just does, and that's the thing. Like all the ranges change, but it's like, is that because the drug industry wants to start selling more medications? I don't know. It just drives me a bit batty. Hello, hello. We're going to end a little early tonight because Tim's still here, so he wants to see Mom. I don't know. He spent the day with his dad, but now it's Mom time. So I said I'd come up a few minutes early. So we're going to end a little early tonight. But thank you for coming on this wonderful day. Scott, happy Father's Day to you. And I hope you all had a really good day. If you're not busy right now and you're going to miss me leaving early, don't forget to thumbs up this live. Check out today's video and check out my cookies. I made 2 protein cookies. I'll tell you, they're pretty good. 5, I think one was 5 and one was 6 point something grams of protein per cookie. Both. One was 2 for 1 point and one was 1 point. They're pretty gosh darn good. A little mid-morning snack. Oh, thank you, Jan. You too. We're heading out. I'm going to go spend some time with Tim before he goes back. I will dish with you tomorrow. We will be on Zoom. So if you're interested in that, I will see you back here on Tuesday night. Always a fun chat with you guys. Like I said, go check out the video. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you hopefully on Zoom tomorrow night, if not on Tuesday. And don't forget, tomorrow we're having a bonus video come out, a little Temu haul, and you have to comment on that video to be in the running for the Temu goodies. And I picked out all kitchen stuff to gift one of you lovelies because, That's sharing with you guys. Make it fun. So have a great night. We will dish later, Gators.